Give it up, guys, for Stuart Black. Here we go, guys. Give it up.
Jesus, I thought my app was about to get cancelled. Oh, that's really... How are we doing, Sling? We good? Yeah. Excellent. Right, I'm going to start with a question, if that's all right. Give us a cheer if you love a good quiz. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. That checks out. I ask a question, and all the quiz lovers in the audience go, oh, I know this. It's me. I love a good quiz. But you know what? Each and every one of you cheered. So I hereby award this entire room points. Yes. Embrace those endorphins, my fellow quiz nerds. I love a good quiz. Quiz shows, apps on my phone, whatever. I worry I like them a little bit too much though. The other day, I took my son to the park, and when I pushed him on the roundabout, I pretended I was a contestant on the Wheel of Fortune. Then, I joined him on the roundabout and started waving at passers-by, like a contestant on Blankety Blank. A group of teens were in the corner vaping. I walked through their smoke, stars in their eyes. Tonight, Matthew, I'm getting beaten up by a group of kids who don't get the reference. No, over the years, I might not have appeared on any of those shows, but I have appeared on a load of other quiz shows on the telly. Yeah, you thought I looked familiar, didn't you? Yeah. I first started with Countdown when I was 18. As I now put it, 22 years and 3 stone ago. My 4-year-old asked me the other day if I was having a boy or a girl. I said it was 2 decades of trauma because I didn't win a bloody teapot. A few years after that, I was on the very first series of Tipping Point. Yeah. Oh, indeed. Yeah, I've got to say, I've been working out. I was looking good. I even won a little bit of money. And the day after broadcast, a friend of mine comes up to me and goes, you know that camera angle that goes over the backs of the contestants' heads to the machine? Doesn't do you any favours. You are thinning a bit up there. Oh, that was a kick to the slowly expanding gut, I'll tell you. I went on social media to see how bad it was.
It's bad.
I can't see you, but I hate you. Some bright spark went and photoshopped Lord Voldemort's face there and turned me into Professor Quirrell. Social media is a cruel place for anybody who's on TV, and it turns out quiz show contestants are no exception to the rule. Some of the things I heard were absolutely brutal, and some were quite funny. Some of the things I read. He looks like someone who spends his weekends at historic battle reenactments. He looks like someone whose favourite topic of conversation at a dinner party is Microsoft Excel. One was just a picture of a flashing siren with the words wanker alert either side. How did they know? These days, I just take part in the local pub quiz, you know, the local celebrity. And I've got a pun for a pub quiz team name, don't you? Yeah, you know the kind I mean. Merry Quizmas, the nuclear quizicists, quizzed in my pants. Quizmaster doesn't like that one very much. Screw him, he's on my shit list at the moment. So we had a bit of a run-in a few days back, right? You guys be the judge, okay? So he asked, in which country were the 2006 Winter Olympics held? Rather fitting. You know, it's on at the moment. We put down the correct answer, Italy, like it is now. He insisted it was Australia. Australia! That bastion of snow and ice. I tried to argue it with him, and he was all, the Quizmaster's decision is final. Bellend. I'd love to say I was a class act in response. Unfortunately, what I said was, do you know who I am? I am a TV quiz show veteran. I have gone up against eggheads, brains of Britain. I was once 4 seconds away from outrunning Paul Sinner on the chase. Paul's been on the chase. I am not some ten-a-penny, fly-by-night pub quiz patzer. Yeah, the wanker alert siren was going off quite hard at that point, I'll admit. But he pissed me off. And yet still, somehow, that is not the worst thing I've done at a quiz lately, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. No, a few weeks back, I was at this pub quiz, right? And it was me, my wife, my brother, his wife, and my mum. And this question comes up. Who plays Captain Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Now, I instantly blurted out, Brie Olsen. And my wife goes, don't you mean Brie Larson? Rest of the table quickly agrees she's right, I'm wrong. No change there then. We put her answer down and moved on. But I knew I'd heard that name somewhere before. So between rounds, I had a little Google. News just in. Brie Olsen, ladies and gentlemen, is a porn star. I heard that, you knew what was coming. I'd shake your hand, but I know where it's been. Now, did I mix up fellow Marvel actors Brie Larson and Elizabeth Olsen? No, I did not. No, this was a Freudian slip of epic proportions. And let's be honest, it's just not a true Freudian slip unless it's in front of your mum, is it? I was quickly busted. I tried to claim I did it for laughs, I thought it'd be funny. The only way out of this, I had to double down. So a little bit later, new question. Which British magician was married to former Strictly star Debbie McGee? Paul Daniels points over there. I said Stormy Daniels. It's an image, isn't it? Okay. A little bit later. What is the name of the central character in the movie series Anchorman? Anybody? Will Ferrell's the actor. Ron Burgundy, very good points over there.
Ron Jeremy.
I said Ron Jeremy. Another dirty pervert over there, that's great. Now, normally, that doesn't get as many laughs as Stormy Daniels, and that's okay, because those who did laugh just outed themselves as porn experts. This is just the dirtiest village I've ever done a gig in. Every cloud has a silver lining, rather moist and sticky middle. All right, one more. Freetown is the capital city of which African country? Ooh. No, this is a really tough one. It's Sierra Leone. Yeah. I've got to admit, I don't actually have a porn star name for that one. I just really need you guys to know that I know stuff. So the quiz ends. We didn't win. And the night's been a failure by every conceivable measure, and we're now walking home in awkward silence. And suddenly, my mum pipes up out of nowhere. Do you know, if you Google my name, you get a porn star. What is it with the perverts in this village? Please. It took me a minute to digest that.
That's what she said.
Oh. That is both brilliant and so disturbing. All I can tell you is I am never Googling that. Not again. The truth is, it isn't her, you liar. But I did kind of deserve it. I had pretty much ruined the night for them. I said, you know what, Mum, it doesn't matter. You can't bring me down tonight, because the holy grail of quizzing is to nail an answer the rest of the room can't get. And that night, in front of my mum, in front of my wife, in front of my family, in front of the entire pub, I nailed Sonny Leone. Sierra Leone. Oh shit. I had that one all along. I knew it was good. I knew I could have the best of both worlds. I could show off at the quiz and still do that later. And my mum looked me dead in the eye and said, yeah. It's when you pull stunts like that, I feel less bad about posting that wanker alert siren the day you were Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure tonight. Thank you very much for having me. Have a wonderful night.
And look for Stuart there, it's needed to be clumsy here.